What do you do if your date bores you?
Go on a second date! No!
This is Reid Mihalko from inaudible.coming.
Cathy Vartuli from the intimacydojo.com.
And what would you do if your date bored you?
I would say this has been a lovely evening.
In the middle of a soup course? Or?
Yeah, I'm like, I think I've determined that I don't want to continue this date, nor would I like to have a second one. Mm-hmm. So rather than waste each other's time, would you like to call the game early?
Yeah, that's much nicer for you than some of the things where I just felt like I had to go to the end of the date and then not go out again.
And why did you feel like you had to go, complete the date?
Well, I know people have busy lives and scheduling, and I feel like they wanted to get out and have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And
you are a good time.
Thank you. And I have tried to be entertaining, but sometimes it's like I'd say something and there's no volley back, and just like after 30 minutes of that, it's like
so you're just throwing frisbees into the dark.
Yeah,
or throwing them back,
or I start hitting on the waitress, or it's really painful.
Yeah.
But I was also raised to be super polite. Like, you would never leave in the middle of a meal.
So let me ask you this question, and you at home ask yourselves these questions. If you were on a date and the other person realized that they wanted that you two weren't a good match, whether it was boring or whatever, right? Because somebody could be like the life of the party and you're still like, I'm not into it. Mm-hmm. So for whatever the reason, how would you like them to communicate to you? Or would you feel better if they just finished the date with you?
I think I have a fear of being left alone in a restaurant, like someone getting up and leaving, like with the food in front of us. So either I would want to leave together, like not be left at the table, or like, hey, this isn't going really well, but let's just finish this course and let's leave, kind of thing. Would be more acceptable than just like, hey, this isn't working. I know that there's an entree coming, but bye. So yeah, I tend to be. I was raised to be like super polite and ask if you can leave the table, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And so has that being super polite helped you in your dating?
No, I think it actually gets in the way of a lot of stuff, but I'm glad that I have the skills to be polite. And since I wouldn't want to be left in the middle of a meal, there's a certain shaming feel about it. I can tolerate boredom for another 20 minutes, kind of thing.
Okay. And would you rather that person tell you that they're going to tolerate the next 20 minutes? Like, I'm geeking out on this. I mean, I have thoughts and ideas and advice, but I'm usually not always right.
Yeah. I think I would like to know, but I know a lot of people aren't quite as direct as I learned to be.
Here's my advice. Before you go on the date, have the person watch this video, because now you have the video, and be like, hey, if we somehow realize that the date should end before it's ended, how do you want to do that? Yeah. So that we both feel respected and awesome about it, and not have to like linger on through something that we shouldn't be there for. Like, we might as well role model this kind of honesty and transparency and being kind and gentle and respectful. Would you be up for that?
Yeah.
If you build it in to the pre-date, then it might still be awkward.
Yeah.
But it's not a surprise.
Yeah. And you could send it to them ahead, and if they're willing to watch it, and it's a way to filter people.
Date home, my friends. Yeah. Courtesy of Cathy Vartuli and Reid Mihalko. So you could do it that way. I don't know. I mean, I think you can be polite and still deliver tough news.
Yeah.
And if people don't handle news like being honest and transparent, even if it's a little bit clunky, we don't handle it well.
It's not a good person to date.
Well, now you know.
I think it's much better to use your words rather than pulling the fire extinguisher or fire alarm, or pretending to choke on a breadstick.
Oh.
I contemplated it one date.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't like it glued.
Please leave comments below. We'd love to know what you think, and what would be an effective way for people to tell you, and how would you like to tell people, or would you stay to the end?
Stay to the end of the video. Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my social media, it's right there. And please subscribe to this channel there. If you'd like to see more goofy Reid and Cathy, there's more videos there.
See them. Why are they there?